Hey everyone, Schmitty Gaming here, and we're going to continue the Lebron era. This is year two. I know on my channel I've been trying out different games, and I know when I did the LeBron era, that got more views than my other videos, so I'm going to continue with this series. So to recap, the first year, surprisingly, the Rockets won the championship with the Reese Scola as MVP. I think that's the first time I've done these sims for that time where the Rockets won. Surprisingly, yeah, it's before the James Harden era, past the T-Mac Yao era, so that was one of the more interesting sim results. So we're going to go ahead to year two. Um, I just wanted to go through all the rosters real quick in case to refresh everyone's memory and mine as well, who's on each team. So feel free to pause the game if I'm not the game. What am I thinking? Pause the video if I'm going too fast. So yeah, and then I'll look at what trades happened. I'm gonna go based off the standings and what happened in real life. So since I'm controlling all the teams in the sim, um, I'm basically gonna do it based off of like how they would think like back then based on scenarios. So just keep watching and then it will make more sense. So um, I'll just keep going through the last of these teams and then we will go ahead and check the standings and make trades. Okay, we are here at the trade deadline, so I'm gonna take a look at the standings first before make moves. No surprise, the Heat are on top, the Bulls up there, and then the Knicks, no surprise. Pacers are good. Oh yeah, I remember in the last sim they got to keep Kawhi Leonard since yeah, George Hill isn't in the game. No surprise, the Thunder at the top. Lakers are still strong. The Spurs are good, no surprise. So here's all the deals that happened during the trade deadline. I know in real life it was a quiet one. I think it was like JJ Redick for Tobias Harris, like the Magic and Bucks made, and the rest were. Um, I made a couple moves that happened actually after the season, but I thought were better during this season because of the standings and other scenarios. Since yeah, the Nets had Brook Lopez was hurt. I know they were considered too in that Dwight Howard trade, but I decided to make that trade early, three-team deal. Aaron Afalo goes to the Magic. A few other minor trades. Richard Hamilton to the Bulls. Trace McGarry to the Spurs. Celtics get Keith Bogut's. Kyle Korver goes to the Hawks. Mike Bibby to the Knicks. So that way the Bulls could clear that cap for the Richard Hamilton trade. And then I think I messed this up. I think that trade was supposed to happen in the offseason. Gerald Wallace goes to the Trailblazers, and since they were high in the standings anyway, they want to make a playoff push. Raymond Felton, I think, goes back to the Bobcats. I'm not 100% sure, though. We got to work with, what I got, and I'm just going based off memory since, yeah, that's how I want to do it. And, yeah, we're going to go back to the season sim. And no surprise, the MVP is LeBron James. Kyrie Irving, Rookie of the Year. I don't think that's a surprise. Six-man Jordan Farmer, that's kind of a surprise. Defensive Player of the Year, Jordan. Most Improved, too, is Jordan. And then Scott Brooks, Coach of the Year, but he's got all the talent with the Thunder. Here are the first team, second team. A lot of injuries going on. Yikes. Third team. Defensive team. I don't think there's anything too surprising yet. And then here's the rookie teams. We do have a generic in there though, but nothing we can do about it. I don't want to use like an uploaded roster. I just want to go with what 2K has. Oh, the Spurs are eliminated right away. They usually don't do as well in these sims. Lakers advance, Knicks advance, Heat advance. Okay, the Thunder got the 1 seed. Lakers are in the conference finals. The Heat and the Bulls conference finals. And it looks like the Bulls are going to advance against the. Yeah, I think the Thunder made it in 2012, like in real life. Except this time the Bulls make it to the finals, not the Heat. The Heat have not done well in these sims. And the Bulls come back and win the championship since they have a healthy Derrick Rose here in this alternate 2K universe. As we go to player retirements, Shaq's going to retire. He's ready for TNT. I saw that Steve Nash retired too. Yep, those were the Hall of Fame guys. Oh, Grant Hill retired too. Yeah, we'll move the Nets to Brooklyn. No major rule changes. Let's see who won Zalari. Is this the Anthony Davis one? The Hornets win. So, yeah, this might be history repeating itself. They get Anthony Davis. I'll take a look at the staff real quick. See if there's any openings, and then we'll go to the draft. All right, starting the draft. The Hornets got the first pick, and as in real life, yep, they'll take Anthony Davis. The Pistons, I think they'd still take Drummond, I think. So this is the interesting one. I know Beal would go. Yeah, the Wizards had a higher pick. Can't remember, were the Wizards that bad back then? I know they had John Wall. I guess didn't Harrison Barnes go high too? Oh, this is a tough one. You know what? We're gonna do a what if scenario. Yeah, because the Thunder didn't win a championship, so I think they're gonna change this team a little bit. So the Thunder, I know they wanted to trade up for. Oh, it expired. You know what? We'll make this trade later, since they'll take. Oh, okay, Bobcats are choosing. My bad. That was the Thunder. Bobcats. I got tricked there, saying I was controlling the Thunder, but who would the Timberwolves pick? Probably a bust. They would probably disappoint me. I don't know. I'll get Austin Rivers. The Raptors. I don't see. Oh, okay. They took Terrence Ross. The Cavs. I think they would take Harrison Barnes. The Suns, they usually don't. Oh, they would have picked Deion Waiters. We'll just make a trade. The Bucks. Yeah, John Henson. The Rockets. Oh, yeah, that's right. The Trailblazers were doing well. Do they need a point guard? They got Lowry. I don't know. I'll just give him this guy. There's going to be trades anyway. The Nuggets. Ah, jeez. This is when they didn't know how to draft yet either. I know they got Sullinger, so that's an easy pick. I feel like the Mavericks would know what they're doing. Oh, didn't they draft Crowder? I think they did. I'll pick him. Even though I know he ends up on the Celtics. 76ers. I think that's when they start trading everyone. I don't know. They'd probably make a dumb move. Well, didn't they get this guy? Or it might have been the Grizzlies. Okay, so they would have gotten. Oh yeah, I think the 76ers drafted Holiday since I think they're brothers. Wizards. There's no. Ooh, the Trailblazers. I still might give him Damian Lillard. They'd probably do something stupid. I'm just gonna draft Middleton since he's gonna be traded anyway. So is where are the Warriors? Where's the Warriors pick? I haven't seen their pick yet. I'm gonna make trades anyway. Like he's gonna go to, I think, the Cavs. Might as well give him to the Blazers since he fell that far anyway. Where? I don't know where the Warriors are. Did they pick already? Am I seeing things? Because well, they're gonna get Draymond anyway because he was a steal in the draft. Let me try to figure that out. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. So the Warriors did not have a pick in that draft. So, well, I'm gonna make that trade anyway since, yeah, no one was gonna draft Draymond anyway. So the Warriors get him anyway, and then I'm just gonna go accept these all the real players that have a team option, and then decline the fake ones. Oh my goodness, he's back. The superstar from last year, Dante Green. An 80 overall already. Ay, ay, ay. At least he's a Syracuse alum. I'm going to go ahead and make this trade here. 3-team deal. Joe Johnson goes to the Nets. Another brand goes to the Hawks. I'm not sure when, but I'll include in this trade since the salaries fit. Gonna go ahead and make this trade here since the Magic are going and rebuild, and then the 76ers are too, even though they're training some of these young players. I know Hassan Whiteside goes to the Heat, but not quite yet. And then I think Vince Carter goes to the Mavericks next. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna go ahead swamp him for Deshaun Stevenson. And then Sean Livingston does go to the Warriors. I know it's through free agency. I'll just swap with Julian White, though. And then I'll go ahead and put Kenneth Faried on the Nuggets. I'm going to make this a what-if scenario. So instead of Harden going to the Rockets, he's going to go to the Bobcats since they had Bradley Beal. I know Bradley Beal was mentioned as a trade target then. So this is going to be a what-if scenario. JJ Redick goes to the Clippers for Mo Williams. Go ahead and accept that deal. Antoine Jamison goes to the Lakers for Luke Walton. 3-team trade here. Jason Terry is going to go to the Celtics. Charlie Villanueva to the Mavericks. And Joel Anthony to the Pistons. Pistons involved in another 3-team trade deal. I'm going to send Rudy Gay and DeMar Carroll to the Raptors. Jose Calderon to the Pistons. Ronnie Brewer to the Grizzlies. I'm going to go ahead and put Justin Holiday on the Grizzlies as well. I'm going to go ahead and put Jamal Crawford on the Clippers since he signed there as a free agent, I think. Tyler Zeller did get drafted by the Cavs. Put him on there. Then I'm going to put Jordan Crawford on the Wizards. I think he goes there next. It might have been the Warriors. Not sure. I know Chris Middleton goes to the Pistons. That's where he was drafted. So I'm going to go ahead and make this deal. Going to go ahead and put Omer Ashik on the Rockets. I know he plays there. I think Jermaine Taylor plays for the Kings at some point. And then I know Tyshawn Taylor got drafted by the Nets. I'll throw him on there. Draymond Green did get drafted by the Warriors. So just to make the salaries work, I'll put Charlie Bell on the Hawks. And then I know Gerald Wallace gets traded to the Nets. I think it was for a draft pick, but I'll just give him Yee and Petro instead. Now I'll go ahead and put Kyle Lowry on the Raptors. I'll make a 3-team deal. Jack to the Nets, and then Jordan Farmar to the Rockets. I'm not sure if he ever plays for him, though, but this trade works. All right, we're up to the 2013 draft class now, entering the 2012-2013 season. We'll go